XRP has just flashed the exact same signal it showed before a 114% explosion. And today we're going to break down what that signal is, why it matters, whether it actually means XRP is about to explode again, and most importantly, what smart investors should really be doing right now. As I'm recording this, XRP is sitting around $1.42. The question is this: are we at the calm before the storm? So here's the story. A new report highlighted that XRP has just experienced its largest realized loss spike since 2022. Now, that sounds technical, so let's simplify it. A realized loss spike basically means this: a huge number of people sold their XRP at a loss. Not just small losses, not just mild profit taking, but genuine capitulation. That movement is where people say, forget this, I'm done. And when that happens at scale, something very important tends to occur in the markets. Because when weak hands finally exit, the selling pressure reduces. Now, here's the key detail. The last time XRP flashed the same type of on-chain capitulation signal was roughly 39 months ago. Over the following months, XRP rallied around 114%. Now, and this is important, that does not mean we are guaranteed another 114% move. But it does mean history is giving us a pattern. And in markets, patterns matter. Let's slow this right down again, because a lot of people hear on-chain metrics and then switch off. Here's what it really means. Every time somebody sells crypto, if they sell above what they paid, that's a realized profit. If they sell below what they paid, that's a realized loss. When markets drop hard, eventually people panic. When enough people do this at the same time, you get a spike. That spike often marks emotional exhaustion. And as we know, I talk about this often here on this channel, the fear and greed index is in extreme fear. So this matches that perfectly. And this points to where the fear peaks. And here's something most new traders don't understand. Markets usually bottom when fear is at its highest, not when things feel safe. When it feels safe, the move has already happened. When it feels awful, that's usually where opportunity hides. Now let's bring this back to XRP specifically. XRP has been stuck in a frustrating range. As I record this, we're sitting around $1.42. It's not collapsing, it's not exploding, it's just drifting. And that sideways, draining price action is what wears people down. It's not the crashes that hurt most investors. It's the boredom, it's the doubt, it's the constant, why isn't this moving? That's what forces people to sell. And that's what this realized loss spike shows. People got tired, people got scared, and people sold. And historically, when that type of emotional shakeout happens, it often resets the market structure. Now, let's stay grounded, because I'm not here to hype you guys up. This signal is not a magic buy button, but here's what it does mean. This does not mean XRP pumps tomorrow. This does not mean we can't drop further. It does not mean $10 is incoming next week, but it means something very specific. The markets may be flushing out weak holders. That's it, nothing more. And before every major move in crypto history, there has been pain first. Go back to Bitcoin 2018, then go back to the 2020 crash, or go back to every single cycle low. Capitulation always comes first, then the recovery. Now, this is the question that everybody probably wants answered, and that's, is $1.42 price today a good price to buy? And the honest answer is it depends on your time frame. If you're trying to scalp 5% tomorrow, this signal doesn't help you much. If you're trying to look at the next 6 to 18 months, then this becomes more interesting. Because if history rhymes and XRP were to move even 100% from here, that puts us near $2.80 to $3 territory. Now again, that's not me giving you a prediction, it's just maths. And that's why this matters. Because the downside risk versus the upside potential starts becoming simpler when panic hits. Here's something that I've learned over the years. Markets bottom when people lose interest. Influencers stop talking about it. Engagement drops and sentiment feels dead. That's when smart money accumulates. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most retail investors buy breakouts. Most professionals accumulate when it's its weakest. And when the crowd feels safest, smart money is already selling. When the crowd feels exhausted like it is right now, smart money is already building positions. And this realized loss spike is often a sign of exhaustion. So let's talk risk, because we always need to manage risks. Things that could invalidate this setup is a broader market collapse, Bitcoin losing key supports, a macro shock, regulatory surprises, or It's a hot topic right now, and I hate to say it, but war. Remember, XRP does not move in isolation. If Bitcoin dumps another 20%, XRP will not ignore it. So this is not a vacuum signal. It's one piece of a larger puzzle. Here's what matters now for me. Does XRP hold structure around that 130 to 140? And do we see volume expansion on upside moves? And also, does sentiment shift from this despair and extreme fear to something a little bit more easy? If we start seeing higher lows forming, that's where this becomes more powerful, because a capitulation signal combined with structural higher lows, that's when the trend shifts. Let me speak directly to long-term XRP holders for a moment. If you've held through the SEC drama, exchange delistings, court uncertainty, and sideways boredom, then this type of signal should not scare you. It should interest you, because the biggest moves in crypto never happen when things are comfortable. They happen after months of doubt. And this is exactly why the crypto wolf pack exists, because navigating moments like this alone is hard. Inside the crypto wolf pack, we break down on-chain signals just like this, real-time chart analysis, wallet movements, fear and greed shifts, also live streams every single day. And we also do live discussions talking about risk management. No hype, no blind moon calls, just structured analysis and community strength, because the strength of the wolf is in the pack. If you want to understand moves just like this, before they hit the headlines, you already know where to go. There's a link in the description, or head over to cryptowolfpack.co.uk. So let's zoom out. XRP is at $1.42. There's a capitulation spike, an historical 114% comparison, and sentiment is drained. We are in extreme fear still. This doesn't guarantee a breakout, but it does signal something important. The emotional sellers may be clearing out. And when emotional selling finishes, that's when the market resets. The question is not, is XRP exploding tomorrow? The real question is, are you positioned if it does? And before you go, the new episode of the UK Crypto Podcast is live right now. New episodes drop every single Friday at 7 p.m. UK time, both on YouTube and Spotify. If you want deeper conversations about market psychology, strategy, and how to survive these cycles without burning out, go and watch the next one. It'll be linked at the end of the screen, so you'll be able to watch it straight after this. And also, there'll be a link in the description. My final words are these. XRP just flashed the same signal that came before a 114% move. Will history repeat? Well, we're about to find out. Thank you very much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I appreciate every single one of you. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube, look below. If there's a button that says hype, press it. It's 100% free to press, and it will give this channel an algorithmic boost. I'll see you on the next one. And remember this, and today it's important, the strength of the wolf is in the pack.